Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Life is Strange 2. When we last left off, uh, we saved Daniel. Did it go as well as we planned? Not really, but we are now in the, I think, 5th and final chapter of this story. We are currently living with our estranged mother in the random place that she lives in Arizona, on our way back down to Puerto Lobos. So without further ado, let's jump back in. Alright, it's time to snoop in our new home. Oh, this is...
Karen has been camping in her own house since we arrived.
Oh, this is our thing. I was thinking it was, neighbors.
Either Karen was desperate for a job,
Happy
or
world.
she loved working with kids. Whoa.
Ooh,
I
lots of
hope
snooping
Karen
gonna
sends
happen
this
today.
to Claire and Steven.
Hi, Mom and Dad. I've been thinking about this letter for a while, and I know it's been a long, long time coming. So I'm sitting here tonight thinking about the words I should have written 10 years ago. You always used to say everything happens for a reason. We fought about it then. I understand why now. And it looks like that's crossed out. I understand why now there is a reason I feel like I have to reach out to you both tonight from the desert. I know you've only heard from me once by phone and 6 times by letter for almost a decade. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you, and I was certainly not trying to punish you like you told me. Don't laugh, but I just don't know what to say or write. Poet's block. Just like how you had to block me from your life after I left Esteban. I understand that was how you had to deal with a problem child, an only child who didn't live up to your expectations. There's no denying that I failed you, but the burden, weight of your aspirations as parents failed me too. You had such a rigid opinion of what I was supposed to be that I just didn't have the opportunity to explore who I actually was. You wanted a daughter to grow up happy, find a good job and great husband, settle down, to breed, have kids, and raise them in faith to continue the cycle of suburbia. That daughter wasn't me. I know that you were raised in a different time and culture, so I didn't understand your point of view, like you didn't understand your wayward daughter. Maybe a bridge too far for us at the time. After Danny was born, you knew I wanted to take a break, some time to figure things out in my head and heart. It didn't make sense to you or Dad, and I get that, but you didn't see how. I was so desperate, and only Esteban was willing to give me that time because he saw how unhappy I was. I don't blame you for my decision to leave, and maybe a time out would have led to the same outcome. We will never know, and I try not to live in regret. My life has been a roller coaster, and there have been times I long to hear your voices and thoughts, even the negative ones. And I know when I last talked to you in New York to ask for help in paying back my debts, you wanted to help, but it was on your condition to return right back to where I couldn't return. I hate that was our last conversation. I am sorry I reached out to you this day. I am sorry I broke your hearts. I am sorry I let you break mine for silencing me for so long. I think we've paid our dues, and now I sit under a blue field of crystal stars like the poet I hope I am, writing and waiting for a chance to rebuild an old bridge with my mother and father. I hope we can cross it one more time. Love, your daughter. She scribbled out love. Maybe she should rewrite that and take out all those. Ooh,
She's
poems.
really good
I'm
at
sorry.
rewriting her own life.
I'm really bad at reading poems, so I apologize now. I am a solo Mobius strip. Just when I reach the end, I go back to the beginning. Resign myself to new faces, the privilege to escape and rewrite another draft. Goddess laughs at plans, then shows me the page left unmarked for years. Out in the ghost desert, the seeds return as saplings to reveal their age and power. Now I go back forward, layered with fear and hope, to water the children of the sun.
This one's pretty intense.
Don't
I
believe
think I get it.
I would find a soul within or without a church. America was sleep and food and fuck. A day without shit until it was not. Now we run the celestial spires, oh visions of the fake prophet, engulfed in ego and belief. As the burning cross falls on all your cruel angels, I am the bonfire of vanities. So when the dam breaks, we all flood, like glass on a mirage, if I believe. I don't know what that one's about. Huh? That was weird. Why am I taking this? Okay, I have a USB key now.
Karen must have been so excited to finally hit New York.
Fly by night, not by fright, into the big city bright. Stop. That cliche of never dying in the steel of the building, the warp of the street. But no matter what or where I spin, the pool of a million dead poets takes me to dance once again. Go, but this time I get to lead until the next flight. There's gonna be a lot of reading, I
Karen
guess.
doesn't even like to leave this place just to go shopping.
Ah, that was that letter.
Looks like they all finally found their home.
Looked like a fun group of people.
Karen looks so young and fragile on this picture.
Maggie.
Hard times.
Oh, Jacob's
I'm
letter.
so glad Jacob and his sister are doing okay.
Was this the one we already
They deserve some peace.
Hola, Sean. Sorry I did not write to you sooner, but this was the first time I've had a chance to relax after we got out of Haven Point, thanks to you and your brother. I still can't believe it really happened. So bizarre. Sarah Lee and I do miss our parents, but we're not ready to let them know where we are yet. We will figure it out later. Thanks to my old savings account, I finally got Sarah Lee antibiotics, so she's feeling better pretty fast. Kids are like superhumans. The most important thing to me is my sister, just like your brother. You are lucky to have each other, and when you both came our way, we were blessed. I'm trying to track down our homeboat crew, so I'll keep you posted. I hope everybody's okay after that night on the farm. We all deserve a break and a better future. Please let me know when you make it to the other side. You and Daniel got this. Give our little hero a big hug. May 29th.
So cute. Looks like Lila has some competition now.
Hi, Daniel. Hope you're are good and happy. I feel so much better now. It took forever before we found a place to live, but we finally did. I love this cold weather way more than the heat. Please come see us soon. Thanks for being one of my best friends. Aww. Oh, let me just put these away real quick since I'm here. I also need to check the things because I don't know what's next.
She was that close. Sucks she had to pay all that money back.
June 21st. Dear Miss Reynolds, pursuant to our conversation on June 10th and your inability to submit your poetry manuscript the other way to Ravensbury Press by the contacted deadline of June 1st, 2010, despite repeated efforts to accommodate you, we regret to inform you that this breach of contract means we shall no longer be publishing the collection as part of our new poet series. As stated in Section 6 of our contract, see attached copy, if the author fails to deliver the manuscript by the agreed date, the publisher has the right to recover the full amount of the $10,000 advance. We have included with this letter a repayment form and schedule. As stated in Section 23 of our contract, see attached copy, the rights of your manuscript shall revert back to the author upon full repayment of the advance. If you have any further questions, please refer them to our legal team. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors.
Huh. Is that the same person who rode her back in Beaver Creek?
Hi, Rumi. Yes, I know New York is in August is hot as balls, but you did say that like the heat, but my apartment under the roof could be really suffocating. Don't want to rub it in, but Aspen is my new summer home. Daily temp around 70 degrees Fahrenheit and a hot tub at night. Anthony's cabin is more like a ski lodge. Next trip, maybe you can tag along. Poets Retreat, best cure for your writer's block. And please let me know when you can pay me back for August rent. I definitely need it for next month and up here in Aspen. I'll see you on September 5th instead of the 4th, so put your clothes on, stay out of trouble, and remember to water my babies this time. Okay, it wants me to open this, so I will open this. Okay, the deck. Oh, I wonder if that's our deck. With the telescope that I have. I don't know, we'll see.
Karen letting us invade her space? After all these years. That's something. Daniel's Big Ten late birthday party made him feel so happy.
Yeah, first birthday party with his mom.
I do remember Karen would drown her pancakes in hot sauce.
That's fucked up.
Ugh, gross.
Oh.
One thing Claire and Karen have in common, their love for pancakes.
Eat it like a tortilla. Oh, that's funny. Yummy. Well, just eat it like that.
So good to have a home. Again.
Yeah, I'm
And a
sure
real bed.
something's about to go really wrong.
Didn't realize how much I miss Cassidy's voice. And her songs. And... dude.
Hola, sexy boy, no more city boy. Jake hooked me up with your P.O. box, and now you can't hide from your old crew anymore. I know you took off from the hospital, and I'm glad you're still going down to Mexico. We've all been fugitives on the run, but you and Daniel are the kings of the road. I hope you finally get back home. Of course, I'm not ready to settle yet, so we're all hanging out in Colorado. The idea is trying to get as far away from West Coast as possible. Too many ghosts for now. Hard to believe Finn isn't here to start shit, and we don't miss him for that, but he'll get a few more songs out of me. We all want to remember him for his angels, not his demons. I miss you. I would love to take a road trip out of this shithole, and it would be great to swim with you again. So you better let me know when you hit Mexico, Sean. Don't make me track you down. Here, I'll even give you my number, so no excuses. Cute. I did like Cassidy.
Man, I'm still not used to this heat out here.
As well snoop a little, like we haven't already been.
Had no clue there was a network of seed pirates.
There is.
Karen's a real-life hacker.
Seed rights is a very, very strict thing in this country.
Karen takes on some small pieceworks for a living. Must pay better than poetry.
Hi, Karen. Thanks for your last advice column. We got quite a response and a lot of hits. I know you don't want a social media footprint, but you could generate a lot of clicks with your insights. Looking forward to your next piece. Please make sure to send your invoice for May and June. Okay.
Brody's so good at describing painful situations. And seeing the good into it.
The last time I saw my mother before this year, I was telling her to leave me the fuck alone, that I was done with the whole bullshit family. My real fam were the strangers I met on the road who became friends, not my family, who became strangers. I adopted all the online connections I made around the world and all those wandering souls that I would encounter on my journeys ahead. You would be reading about them right now, except the next time I saw my mother, she was in hospice care at our Utah home. Her body light and frail as a web, holding my hand and telling me that she was sorry about everything that kept us apart for most of my adult life. My mom was dying of cancer, and she was sorry. So I cried. She cried. My brother cried. We all cried. And all the years of my family bullshit blew away to dust like that finger snap sound. I just wasn't mad anymore. I didn't know it would be so easy or so hard. It didn't mean the past didn't happen or that I wasn't responsible in my own way. My brother used to tell me I was a fake liberal because while I was out trying to save the world, he had to take care of my mom and the family estate. Maybe he was right, but I told him that he also had the money to take care of them. God damn, if I was in charge of the finances, I would have given away the family estate and we'd be broke living in a co-op. My brother knows this. Families are just fucking weird. Society tells us to love our parents and siblings simply out of blood and chance, but what if you hate each other? What if you're only linked by random DNA? What if, whatever. It doesn't matter. I've seen the best and worst of people everywhere I roll. You tend to have those extremes at 3 a.m. at an empty gas station or on some desolate freeway. Yes, I've seen strong families bond in hard times. I know there are big siblings out there who will always care for their little siblings and vice versa. They help me to understand our fragile filial ecosystem. Is it filial or filial? In her last hours, my brother and I held my mom's thin fingers as she passed on to a place I hope is better than the one she came from. After she was gone, I found a stash of some old school essays and stories, the only thing I was good at in school. I never knew she kept this stuff or that she cared. Even if we never understood each other, she must have been a little proud that I went my own way and tried to be a force for good. Mothers know how to make you cry like a little bitch. The first time tears had burned my eyes in a long time, it felt good. So now I've come back to a home I once vowed to never return. I don't feel so alienated this time, even if I still am. Like I say too often, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Now I have an estate to deal with and more responsibility than I actually want, but I have to see this as a karma or destiny or the Dharma of the privilege. Don't panic, but I may be taking a break from my life on wheels, just to see who or what I can help. Now I have more resources to spread around. I'm sure my brother will approve. Insert sarcasm. If we're still talking after all this memorial bonding. Okay, it's not a happy ending, but maybe it's a hopeful one. And speaking of hope, given the sad state of this sad nation, I've been thinking this time to move outside my comfort zone. Send dispatches from places and people I'm not so familiar with, places I can explore to tell new stories from, like Canada or Mexico or The Road Never Ends.
Yeah, I ghosted her. But so glad to see Lila's back.
Me during the day, all good, under control. Me at 3 a.m. in my bed. Lila Park uploaded a new profile picture. Free the families. I hope nobody's mad I've been out of touch. Brain needed a timeout. Yes, it can happen to me too. People are such pussies about mental health. Just talk and take care of each other. Thanks for the flowers, I cried. Assholes, Lila is back. Hold up, I'm swinging by, waiting for you. Hello, I got you, be ready. Yeah, I did ghost her, but that's probably for the best. We're dealing with real world shit, and she's not.
Whoa. I should have gone through that flash drive weeks ago.
Drawings, pictures, other crap.
Hey, Dad. Lila always knew how to crack me up.
I can't, like, click on these, right? Oh, I can. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. I was like, what? It's never been an option before. Oh, okay. Well, I finally went through the USB drive that's been in my thing for too long.
Dad was an absolute fan of this movie. Huh. Maybe they were nerds together. Ugh. I wish Karen didn't tell me she got a rattlesnake out of the toilet last week.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Gotta keep my eye lube handy. Glad I don't need it as much.
Yeah.
She changed my diapers, but it feels kind of awkward to be here.
Yeah, but, like, you barely remember that, so... If there's anything else we missed before we go outside. Onward.
Arthur and Stanley probably want their telescope back.
Yeah, well, hold on.
Nice mess. Daniel will never change.
You'll always find something to play with.
It's nice to play games with Daniel again. Karen likes to join us too.
Oh,
Still can't believe she's kept it.
that's crazy.
Karen taught me some cool off-the-grid shit.
Oh, we can get on top. Sure, why not? Why wouldn't I get up here? Oh, I can draw. Let's fucking go. This is my chair for drawing. It's the only reason it's up here. We all know it. Alright, let's see.
Got a good picture of it. I'm ready to draw now. Pretty good. But I can add more details if I want.
Do you want? And now we have add something imaginary. Biomechanical fantasy? No. I mean, come on. We got one thing. Oh, I didn't know they'd be like in the sky. But I guess that makes sense. Cute.
Now I can see why Karen likes it out here.
Because I drew imaginary
It
wolves.
just took a while. She really doesn't want to be a part of society. Except just this tiny one. She did screw us over, though. But Daniel's so happy to have her back. Get to know her. I still don't know how I feel.
Gonna say, I don't think he is. Okay. Oh, that was the wrong button. It literally says right there what button to press. Listen, remembering the 3 buttons in this game is not my forte. Let's be real honest. Okay, I don't think we do it up here. Well, I thought it was going to be silly for going around this way, but now I'm glad I did. Laying from failure to failure.
Ooh, Karen, you are so busted. Hey, do you miss Beaver Creek?
I miss having a house. But the town was kinda dead. But I really miss Chris. And Grandma and Grandpa. I'm just glad we still have family out there.
Okay.
More like no service anywhere. Karen did help us a lot since she found me and Daniel. Better late than never.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in the most desperate time of need, it's good that she finally did.
Karen practices what she preaches. She barters with her food, not money. Excuse me, water boy. Did you remember to feed the crops?
I never forget. Ask Mom. But no way I can grow stuff like she can. Maybe in Mexico.
Oh yeah, we can grow a lot of stuff there. We could also try to be self-sufficient when we're in Mexico.
Oh.
We could also try to be self-sufficient when we're in Mexico.
Thought that was like him still talking, not... I got a sticker! Let's go! Out of order. Like breakfast. Wonder if we're gonna actually go to Mexico or stay here.
Water management is
Would
kind of
also
a
be
big
good.
thing around here.
Good ending.
Dude, we could put red food coloring in the water and turn this into a blood tank.
Yeah, but then everybody would freak out. Plus, you can't do food coloring out here.
Well, I'm sure somebody has beets.
Pretty smart. You're never gonna run out of sun in the desert.
That would be crazy. Huh. That's a fun Easter egg. That looks like the Life is Strange
Looking
poster.
at this place, I see that Karen really wanted to get away from it all. Literally.
Hey, let me in your cabin to snoop. Where am I supposed to be going? I actually don't know. It said in my backpack. Oh, this is Daniel's inventory. I guess it's cool that we have his inventory now. My money. This. Oh, that's true. Oh, it says right here. Bring the telescope back to Arthur.
I should bring the telescope back to Art and Stan before I forget.
Oh.
Yeah. Daniel still misses Chris. Hey,
Don't do bad
your Captain
things.
Spirit drawing was awesome.
Thanks. Wish I could show it to Chris. Do you think he can visit us down in Puerto Lobos?
Maybe.
Yep. Let's make it happen.
Yeah. Instead of snowmen, we can make sandcastles.
Morning, Sean.
Morning, guys.
I don't know if I'm supposed to check on Daniel
Arthur
first,
and
but...
Stanley cannot wait for the 4th of July.
Ooh. That's fun.
Me neither.
Like how handle's spelled wrong. It is a journey, blah blah blah. Better stay home.
Wish I could be as cool and as wise as these guys when I get older.
Oh, I'm sure you will be. Living on the road makes you grow up and learn a lot more than living in the suburbs ever could.
Look at that. I thought there was only vultures in the desert.
that's crazy.
These guys are like social directors here. They still love to party.
I kind of know where we need to go.
You don't shit where you sleep, kid. Okay, David. Thanks for the explanation. We helped Joanne set up this giant vacuum with binoculars, as David calls it.
These are cool.
Love the energy out here. With everyone building stuff as they please.
I mean, you've got all the time and all the space, so why not?
It's so cool that people want to give a second life to their stuff.
Cool.
Guess people came here with ease and never left.
Or just let me go over here.
This part of town is dead this time of year. I should stay around here.
Trying to imply there's... Oh, okay. Can't go that way. Gotta go around. There's a town around here? Reminds me of the first
No
game.
matter what happened before, Karen did hook us up here. That counts. This place is the ultimate playground for Daniel.
Yeah, really. Let's see his tetanus shot.
I mean, it looks glorious, but
I love how they recycle everything into art, construction, or agriculture here.
do you feel it?
Joanne can throw a total rager out here,
Ugh, look at his
but
nose.
without asshole neighbors.
In my fingers. Almost like pins and needles.
That's so weird.
Love watching movies under the stars,
That's kind of cool.
like a drive-in, with no cars. Dude, remember when you totally fell asleep during that Bollywood flick?
Because it was so lame after those cool cartoons.
Whatever. You missed Priya and Stanley teaching me how to dance.
No, I didn't. You can't dance, dude.
Rude.
Glad to see that artists are allowed to make a mess. Karen and Joanne spend evenings playing and chatting. Kinda like me and Lila. Back in the day.
Oh.
Joanne says she needs all this junk to grow inspiration from. There's power cuts all the time here.
I'm surprised
But
there's
no
power.
one's really bothered by it.
Oh, well, because of solar, but...
What's up, Joanne?
See for yourself.
Man, check this out.
I love that he can just, like,
Hey,
use
Daniel,
his powers
let's take a
freely
little
here,
break.
too.
Got it.
That child is something special.
Yeah. I hear this one a lot. Don't worry.
Yeah, I bet. But you have your own talent, Sean. I'm dead serious.
I don't know. It's just doodles and shit. No big
Yeah.
deal.
I thought my sculptures were shit, too, compared to all the dope stuff that was being done. But every artist is fucking unique, Sean. We all got something to bring to the world.
Did you always want to be an artist?
Good grief, no. I tried very hard not to be one. Till I realized it was useless. Listen, if you want to be an artist, you will be. It's not always easy, but in the
Maybe it
end,
is.
it's pretty
Makes art.
fucking cool. Speaking of, do you mind giving me a hand here?
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Yes, you can. I just need your input, okay?
Okay.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
I love giving
Why
an
not?
opinion.
Ah, there you go. Now, go stand over there. Daniel, You ready to start again?
Oh, yes. Hold on.
So, for my next trick, I'd love to see if you can connect these
I wonder if
three
we couldn't get up
pieces.
here if we didn't choose this.
I've made a model of what I have in mind here, but go ahead and be the artist.
Ostrich
And
bug.
we don't need a
What's the
crane to
third
lift
piece?
this stuff. Daniel can snap these together like block toys.
Daniel's an ocean
Hell yeah.
dream.
Let's do this.
Okay. Metal head. Metal arm. Metal belly.
Looks like a freaking steampunk spider. Man, I thought my art was weird. Maybe that's supposed to represent the Earth. Or a ball. Okay, Daniel. Can you slam dunk the Earth ball onto the base?
Watch the...
Be careful, Daniel. Don't want you to get hurt.
Not letting me move properly up here.
You
Weird.
should totally do like the model, but with the spider on top.
Hold on. Doing that thing again where it moves for me. Like, what the heck? Yeah, my keyboard's unplugged. Alright, game. Wait. Annoying because I can't move properly.
Ready, Sean?
Okay, so we did that one. So I think we do this one next.
Looks like a freaking steampunk spider.
Oh, keyboard didn't plug back in. I was like, what? Ugh, this keyboard needs to be replaced probably. That's not what's wrong, but also the
Now,
keyboard probably. Like the
Let's
cable
throw
doesn't
on that
seat over
spider.
Totally.
there. A game I would like to watch. I know it's crazy.
Now, let's move Mr. Pancake's head onto the pedestal.
See, Sean.
Looking at this thing. Okay, I can only look at it. I can't do anything with it. Can I use the telescope? I still have it, right? So. Figured we'd be able to use it up here, but surely he didn't like set it down. That'd be upsetting.
I feel like we're almost done.
Well, I think this is it. Looks good to me.
Only if the muse approves.
Not what I had in mind, but it's still cool.
You did a great job, Enano.
Well, Sean, Daniel, I think art might be in your family DNA. There's no escape. I think we're done for the day. Thank you so much for your help.
I think it looks
Okay.
perfect.
That was fun. Joanna's so chill about her art. That's what makes her talented. I miss those bus trips with Lila and the guys. What's the story with this one?
Yeah, I've read about it. It's a video game, right?
Yes. And you can build whatever you want.
Have to show me. Curious patriot, shrouded in dust.
Can I get back up there?
Lurid politics.
I feel like that was what I was supposed to do, but... Because that's definitely the thing. I feel like I don't have the, Oh, I can sit.
Lay down.
But I don't
This
know
place
how to use
is
the
such a trip.
telescope.
It's kind of like a desert mirage.
Can't believe we missed one already.
You think you can see it, but the closer you get, It changes.
Hmm.
I thought the people here would be like freaks. But they're just sick of the bullshit. Now I sound like a local. I guess I'm always gonna be a visitor.
Oh, the house is cool. Little dome. Okie dokie. You can see it up close. You don't need to do all that. Oh, he's up there. Daniel, how'd you get up there? Daniel. Hey. Hey, let me up there.
Arthur and Stanley probably want their telescope back.
Yeah, they can. Oh, look.
I wish Daniel wasn't the only kid in town.
Yeah. But also, like, you know, probably not the best.
That's cool Joanne trusted me to help build her sculpture.
Probably a little top heavy. But that's
You
fine.
okay, Joanne?
As fine as frogs here, sweetie. I like to take a good look at a piece after I'm done working on it. It helps me connect with it.
Cool. Well, thanks for letting me be a part of it.
Oh, thank you, Sean. See you around, hon.
Daniel, get a souvenir from up there. I don't know how far this way I can go.
This is such a weird fucking place. But that's what's cool about it.
It certainly helps with power too.
This part of town is dead this time of year. I should stay around here.
Okay, can't go that way. Just testing my boundaries, seeing what we can see. I know we're going to their house next. Dang it, I wish I could fucking.
I could get used to that scenery. We watched a French cooking show with them the other day.
Hmm,
Stanley is such a tech nerd.
that's cool.
I hope the UFOs are listening. David always wants to help. But he's tough to figure out.
Interesting. Dang. I don't know that we have the telescope anymore. I don't really know how to check, like, our pocket inventory. Fortunately. Okay, so can't go that way. Okay. Talk to these men over here.
I should bring the telescope back to Art
Yeah,
and Stan
yeah,
before
yeah.
I forget.
I'm snooping, bro.
Now that's some real patriots. Oh, not again.
It found us.
It's kind of cute, though. Huh. You think they picked this up at the gas station?
I hope not. It's too cute. Looks like Brody, the bear.
I sure wish we had him around now. He was a good guy.
He's yelling about something. Hold on. Are there any other clues? No. Maybe we have to turn this telescope.
Too bad there's nobody my age here.
To sleep with.
But this is where people come to get old.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Morning, Sean.
Join us.
Have a seat. Hey, just in time for our special desert brew. And dust-free.
Thanks
Special.
so much.
Oh, there is a glass there. I
Sean,
was
it's
like,
too
what a
early
weird
to
cup.
be so awake.
No kidding. Hey, how was your sleepover in the canyon?
Amazing. We watched the sunrise. Daniel loved it too.
That's my favorite view out here. It's like ancient times, but it never gets old.
Unlike us, darling. That canyon will be here long after we're gone. Hope you looked up.
We did. Thanks for hooking us up.
Anytime. Even my daughter Becky loves to stargaze when she visits us.
That's the only way to get Arthur to camp now. Becky is the real astronomer in the family. Wonder where she got this.
From her mom, probably.
Hope you guys get to meet Becky.
Does she come visiting often?
Not as much as I'd want. Can't really blame her. But you
Well,
know,
nowhere.
well, some parts of the year, this place is full of friends and family. Christmas, for example.
Ah.
So, why did you come out here?
Because we got tired of people's bullshit. Things change.
I feel that.
But being gay is still dangerous. The end.
So dumb.
Sean, I'm almost 60, and I was a happily married man for 20 years, until I came out. I don't blame my family for being in shock, but I didn't think they'd disown me.
That's
My other daughters
crazy.
won't even talk to me anymore. So
Look,
why
the stain
stay?
came out the bottom. That's crazy. Some hot coffee right
After
there.
we got together,
Careful.
we both had serious breakdowns. Then we got the hell out of the Bay Area. For the better.
I hear that. I'm just so fucking tired of running. I hope me and Daniel find our own way.
You will. People come here to reset their life, become the person they want to be, or used to be. You're smart. You'll figure out your next direction. Right, Gramps?
Direction.
Speak for yourself, Grandpa.
Mine's in the gutter.
My body might be 59, but I'm 25.
Uh-huh. I'll remember that on the next hike.
I'm gonna hang around before it gets too hot. Thanks for the desert brew.
Okay.
These two remind me of Claire and Steven. In a weird, hippie version.
Yeah, well, just that they love each other. A little bit more freedom in
Hey,
there.
Sean. What were you doing at Arthur and Stanley's place?
You're a little too young to be stalking me, dude.
You know what? I saw them kissing the other day. Kinda weird.
You know it's actually normal for people in love to kiss, right?
I know. I just mean, they're really cute together. I hope somebody cares about me like that when I get old.
It's been a while since we last heard about Donnie.
Weird, he
I
said.
think he'll be back from me.
I ain't raising no fucking homophobic brother just because I didn't date Finn. He was a bad dude, and I was right.
Super Wolf to the Silver Runner. Copy, I hid something super cool for you to find.
Okay.
Will you accept this quest to find my secret treasure?
10-4. Okay. You're on it, I know. If I can find you in a forest, I can find anything.
Yes. Thanks,
This
Sean.
was probably the collectible.
Listen carefully. You must find the 2 items that will reveal where the treasure is.
Deal.
So for the first item is near the place with many wings that cannot fly.
Wings that cannot
That's
fly.
it.
That's your clue?
You can do it, big brother.
I hope. And don't bother checking Mom's trailer. It's outside.
Some new paint.
Wings that can
Would be nice to switch it up.
Q.
Are we
Ask
awake,
for new
dear?
clues. Okay.
You're warm.
Aha! Genius. Okay. A map, I think.
Ahoy, matey. I found a map of a way.
Yeah. Don't lose it because you'll need it to match up with the other part.
Got it.
Now, for the second item, you'll need to find something that eats the sun.
Uh-huh. Sure.
And we'll figure that out next time. I love the vibe of this place, and I love that they finally have a place to just like settle for a minute. I really hope the trend doesn't continue where we get comfortable somewhere and then everything blows up and we have to leave again. Hopefully that doesn't happen, and hopefully this is just like more of a happily ever after story. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all back here next time.